we found that there are three elements with high level of energy, and those elements attack the rest of the elements. Basically because they have high level of energy is fluorine with 4.0 millivolts, oxygen with 3.5, chlorine with 3.5, and nitrogen, phosphorus, sulfur. All of those elements are oxidizers. Today we are going to study what is the meaning of that. Other question. Your boat is a DC boat or AC and DC? No, in my boat I have AC and DC. That's different. Yeah, depend of a lot of factors. The corrosion is accelerated, or the corrosion is neutralized if you select appropriate materials, if you select appropriate sacrificial anodes. The majority of the people say, oh, I prefer alkali solutions. I am going to eat alkali food, no more acidic. No. No, you need the balance. You need acid, yes, you need acid. You need some level of acidity in your body. You need some level of alkalinity in your body. We are going to study later in the next coming chapters about the pH and why is important that your body be in the middle at levels 7, around 7, because it's neutral. You need some amount of acidity, some amount of alkalinity. If your body is stable in the middle, your body is clean. This is important, this is critical. For that reason, not only alkali solutions are good, not only acidic solutions are, you need a balance. Exactly the same with your boat. You need a balance in between the electrolyte, is the water, and the boat, the materials of the boat. You need to keep the balance in acidity, in alkalinity. Both extremes, too much acidity, too much alkalinity, produce corrosion. For example, oxygen, fluorine, chlorine, they are very strong oxidants because they are in the corner that I explained before. On the other hand, metals like lithium, sodium, they are perfect reducers. Yeah? Those elements at the end will be oxidized because they are reducers, they release electrons. And the oxidants attract electrons. Yeah, this is the typical process. You remember that formula that I put on the board is vegetable oil. You preheat the vegetable oil, and in a separate container you prepare methanol mixed with hydroxide of sodium or hydroxide of potassium. This is an alkali solution, and you mix it, the vegetable oil, with the other elements, and you have a biodiesel and glycerin. That's it. This is a wonderful episode, how to prepare biodiesel, that episode. Alright, my friend. Yes, you have the vegetable oil, and this one, what is this? This is the hydroxide of sodium, or the hydroxide of sodium. And the methanol. And finally, you have a glycerin and biodiesel. And at the end, you have the biodiesel on top and the glycerin in the bottom. Okay, those are the products. And those are the reactants. Now we are going to check the definition clear about oxide. There are two types of oxides: basic oxides and acidic oxides. I explained before. Acidic oxide is the combination of oxygen plus non-metal. Simple. For example, oxygen and sulfur. Sulfur oxide or sulfuric oxide. Depending how many electrons in the last orbit release the sulfur. For example, sulfur is located in the periodic table in the group number 6. Sulfur produces 3 different types of oxides, because sulfur with the 6 electron in the last orbit can release 2 or 4 or 6 electrons and produce 3 different oxides, right? Nitrogen is located in the group number 5 with 5 electrons in the last orbit. When the nitrogen is combined with oxygen, the nitrogen can work with a 1 electron, release only 1 electron of the last orbit, or 3 or 5, and produce 3 different oxides of nitrogen. For example, oxide of calcium plus water produce hydroxide. Hydroxide of calcium, hydroxide of magnesium, hydroxide of sodium. All of those compounds are alkali compounds because it's the combination of oxide of metal. In this particular case is oxide with alkali metals, and now plus water produce alkalis. Keep in mind that name, alkali, because later we are going to use those products, the alkali products. So for example, oxide of sodium. Oxide of sodium is react with water to produce sodium hydroxide. Magnesium oxide react with the hydrochloric acid to produce magnesium chloride. This is salt. This is a salt. Copper oxide, when the copper is working with 3 electrons in the last orbit, react with nitric acid to produce nitrate of copper. This is another salt. Those are basic oxides and acidic oxides.